Alrighty guys, my name is Blitzwing and it is time to discuss what will potentially be the main event for WWE's Royal Rumble pay-per-view this upcoming Sunday, and that is of course The Rock, the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, the Great One, whatever you want to call him, will be going after his very, not first, but in a long time WWE Championship title match, and he will be going at it with the one and only, the voice of the voiceless, the straight edge savior, boxer with God saying, whatever you want to nickname him, CM Punk. CM Punk will be walking in with a very, very long streak, in fact, 430, I believe, plus days of being WWE champion. Of course, the longest reign in the last 25 years, which is absolutely spectacular. I mean, his streak can only be rivaled by very little other competitors can rival his streak of being WWE champion. So of course a very impressive feat, which is where there is so much controversy with this particular match. There's so much debate and speculation going out around there on the internet and everywhere basically, in terms of who's going to win. A lot of people, including myself, feel very comfortable and firm about saying that The Rock will be walking away as WWE champion. But as we've been getting closer and closer to the date of the pay-per-view itself, there's been things that have kind of raised my attention. There have been things that have become factors that have persuaded me to not be 100% confident about this match, and that is something that I love. I love when I cannot go ahead and predict a match 100% confidently. I believe that on the I started doing predictions in June, and I believe that I got 2 or 3 predictions the entire every pay-per-view from June to the Royal Rumble correctly. I got 2 matches wrong, I believe, and that was it. So it was very predictable. Now with this match, as much as I am confident about saying that my pick is going to be The Rock is going to walk out as champion from the Royal Rumble match. All that being said, there are a lot of factors such as CM Punk has been a champion for a long time. You let him be defeated by The Rock, a lot of that loses value. And I agree with that. I agree with all those people who are voicing that as their opinion, as their concern. What do you do with Punk after? That's another concern. Okay, so Punk loses, then you have you have Rock, Cena at WrestleMania. What do you do there? But I think that a big possibility that a lot of people are ignoring is you could have Rock, Punk, Cena. You could do a triple threat for the WWE Championship. I think that that would be something that a lot of people would not expect, and I think that that would be a fun factor. But The Rock did have an interview not too long ago where he kind of spoiled some factors, where he said that he's going to work against some guy he's going to wrestle against on WrestleMania, meaning that a lot of people implying that it's going to be one-on-one match. On top of that, there was a pamphlet that was released for the Royal Rumble to a WWE DVD news website, where basically they claimed that it was going to be Rock versus Cena officially at WrestleMania. That is what they're going to go with for the WWE Championship. So if that does happen, what do you do with Punk? There's a lot of question marks left in the air, and I think that this is going to be a very telling moment in CM Punk's career. I think that this might be very well be kind of a few months here that will define CM Punk's career, because as long of a champion as he has been, he has not had that one match that really kind of cemented his legacy as champion and has really got himself over. He has had matches with Chris Jericho, he's had all these feuds with Alberto Del Rio and The Miz and all these other guys, but he has never had that one match where you could genuinely look at it and say, well, CM Punk is he's the man. He's the WWE champion. And this is their opportunity to do that at. And I think that because of the fact that a lot of people are expecting The Rock to win, I think that they might throw a real huge curveball our way and somehow pull off the victory for CM Punk. That could come in the form of a returning Brock Lesnar. That could be a very big possibility. Brock Lesnar, another client of Paul Heyman's. Paul Heyman, knowing that The Shield cannot get involved, now has seeked out his other client and has asked Brock Lesnar to, hey, come help me out, take care and take rid of The Rock. You know, that's a very big possibility. They could do something like that. But if you do that, again, now where does that position Brock Lesnar? How do you work Brock Lesnar versus Triple H back into WrestleMania? So I don't see that happening. And on top of that, I feel like this match, whatever happens, but this has to be a clean victory, meaning either CM Punk wins or The Rock wins, and that's it. There shouldn't be kind of a tippy-toeing thing of where, oh, well, CM Punk was holding on to the ropes or something like that. I think that would be very anticlimactic, and that would really take away from both of the guys' value in the long run, especially CM Punk's. So, in my mind, I could see potentially Punk still walking out as champion, and then at the Elimination Chamber is where The Rock says, you know what, I'm going to come back and go for it again. Or the biggest possible swerve, I think, would be something along the lines of you have Punk and Rock wrestle as a co-main event. Punk wins, whatever it may be. Brad Maddox gets involved, Paul Heyman gets involved, whatever happens, he wins. And then The Rock enters as number 30 in the Rumble match, wins that, and says, I'm going to challenge again for the WWE Championship. And then from there, I think that would be a very, very interesting full unfolding of events leading up to WrestleMania in my mind. So a ton of possibilities, a ton of factors still involved, a ton of things up in the air, which is really awesome. I seriously love the fact that we cannot pinpoint. I can't sit here and say The Rock is going to win 100%. But what I do know is this. I think the way that the card is going to be booked in terms of if The Rock and Punk are the main event after the Rumble match, I would be almost I'd be 95% sure that The Rock is going to be walking out WWE champion, simply because WWE likes to send their fans home happy, and the way that you do that is you have The Rock win. The Rock has come back. He hasn't wrestled in a long time. You need to keep his value high, and how do you do that? You make him become WWE champion. So that being said, guys, I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is a very highly anticipated matchup, just as any of The Rock's matches. As you guys are looking at some highlights and The Rock's celebration, of course, let your opinion be heard in the comment section below. Who's going to be walking out as WWE Champion? Will it be the Brahma Bull? Will we see CM Punk continue his amazing streak as WWE Champion onwards towards WrestleMania? What will happen? Let me know. Of course, hit that like button, guys. Subscribe, share the videos, and favorite the videos. And of course, thank you very much for watching all my prediction videos, guys. Check out all the other ones if you haven't. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you later.